So artist to artist, take 3. So we were at the High Line, and one of my favorite spots, and I'm with a favorite painter of mine. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into painting.
Well, I'm 24. I just got out of school. I'm a designer and an artist. I really started painting all my life, really. And about 5th grade is when I knew it was going to be a passion of mine. Yeah, just creating, and that's what I love to do.
Okay, sounds good. So are you currently working on any pieces?
Yeah, I started a small piece. It was because I started this thing called paint night at my apartment on Thursdays.
Oh,
So all my friends, whoever wants to come, comes over on Thursdays. We do painting and wine and all of that. But it's just a very small piece. It's of a Buddha, lotus flower,
nice.
and yeah.
Nice. So we've been trying to get up for about maybe it's 2 months now.
So long now.
And you've been traveling and you've come back. After you travel and you come back, does that inspire you to want to paint anything, or?
Oh, definitely, because I try to go to art galleries while I'm gone, and I went to the Hoover Dam while I was away, and I mean, mind blowing. Like the depth and like the heights, it just makes you wanna. It made me want to create art that you can like feel like you're in the painting. You know.
So larger than life pieces.
Yeah, larger than life.
Any favorite pieces that you've made yourself, or any famous artists that you follow or like?
My favorite's probably my Jimi Hendrix, because it was where it kind of started. I wanted a Jimi Hendrix poster, and I was like, I don't feel like buying one. So I was like, let me just paint it. I'll just paint it. And so about 2 years ago, I was like, oh man, I have to do this every day. I have to continue this. And so that's kind of where it started.
That's funny. That's something an artist would say.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like buying that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make one
yeah,
myself.
Why am I gonna buy that when I can
That's
make it?
definitely how fashion people must think. Oh,
Yeah.
why should I buy the shirt? I'm gonna make it.
I do that every time I go into a store. Why would I buy these shoes? I know how to make shoes. Why would I do this?
Yeah, so that lends itself to the next question. So definitely more than just painting. You expressed to me that you do textiles and things like that. So lend me to that.
Well, I went to school for accessories design. So handbags, shoes, all of that. And then I switched after 2 years to fabric styling. So in that, we did a lot of textile design, a lot of painting actually. And so it was able to bring both of my worlds together, the painting side and fashion. And so basically I do like a lot of textiles for, right now my job, I make lingerie for bras, panties, for all sorts of people. And yeah, I mean, just basically just putting the two together, my love for fashion and my love for painting and art, the two worlds just coexist for me.
Nice. You said you studied art history in school. Was there any one that you leaned towards or really saw yourself in?
Well, I enjoyed African art a lot just because of the history. There's so many things you have no idea, about art history in African art, from like the statues and the textiles and all that. I've learned a lot about my favorite artists though through other classes. Modern art was another favorite one of mine.
Okay.
Surrealism, Impressionism, like those are really good.
And what do you tend to paint now?
Well, right now I've just been doing like a lot of portraits. I like painting people, so that's my thing, I would say.
What advice would you give someone starting out right now?
Advice I would just tell them to practice every day. Like if you don't do your craft every day, no matter what creative thing you're into, you're not gonna grow and become better. So always to practice and be yourself. You expressing yourself through your art, so you have to be true to yourself.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Next 2 years?
Yeah.
In 2 years, yeah, it's really short. Well, definitely within these 2 years, I'm going to be producing a lot more work. That's my main goal right now, to do more shows, to try to get into a gallery here in the city, solo shows. I mean, I'm really into that, and maybe be able to branch out of just New York City. There's great opportunities and like Miami or Florida, other places in Florida, California for artists. So just kind of spread it out.
Is that one of the reasons why you came to New York?
Yeah, I mean, I came to New York for fashion. That was my gun-ho, like, I'm going to be a fashion designer. And then just through that journey, I went back to painting, and, you know, I never lost the fashion side.
Okay.
So
I think you should mix both. You should make some dresses and
Yeah.
paint some portraits on it, and, you know?
yeah, there's all that
I
stuff.
just want my 10%.
You're 10 for the idea, right? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep those two together, but that's why textile is big for me too, because I paint the prints, like for instance, I mean, obviously not this, but this would be an example, paint the print and then get it made into a dress, or get it, design the garment that it goes on, so.
Okay. I've seen some of your work. I
Yeah.
love it.
Thank
I've been
you.
asking, for some prices, because,
I know.
I support my local artists, and I want to see some stuff. You brought 2 images with you.
I did.
I definitely.
2 smaller pieces.
So what was the premise behind those 2 pieces?
It was actually for my senior show at school, and my whole idea for like my table, my setup, was to have these like big heads. I wanted these big head paintings and them to be like wearing my scarves with the prints designed on them, and have these beautiful books of fashion and textiles, and because I would hand paint a lot of my textiles for school.
Okay.
And just to bring those 2 together. So they were like my muses for that.
Okay. So is there, I guess, your favorite artist?
My favorite artist right now, I would say, is Frida. I'm in this moment in life where I'm trying to blend my creative life and my like actual life, like my art and my life, into one. And you see that in great artists, Picasso, for instance, Frida, like their life is reflected in their art.
Okay.
And so that's really what I'm trying to do. So Frida right now, like her whole, if you look at her painting, she always said that it was her reality. Like she's painting her reality, not her dreams. And when you look at a painting of Frida, you're like, how is this not a dream? Because they're like crazy, these crazy paintings. But I mean, if you learn about her life, you'll actually see that she was painting her reality, and I want to kind of like get into that where I can do the same thing.
Okay. So I'm a tourist. I'm in New
Okay.
York. Where would you recommend I go first if I want to see good art?
Oh, if you want to see good art, I would say go to the Met. I love the Met.
Okay.
Just because there's so many different kinds of art there, so you're bound to find something you're like into. So there's modern, you can go look at Renaissance, you can go see the Van Goghs, the Picassos, you can go see all of Egypt if you want to in the Met. So I would say that.
And what do you do when, I guess, you meet that quote-unquote writer's block and you're trying to break yourself out of it? What do you lend yourself to?
I like to go on walks, honestly. Because I think you can just pull inspiration from anywhere, to be honest. Like beautiful architecture, you can incorporate that into anything. So I take walks, go sit by the water, listen to good music. Music heals, that's my thing. So if I have writer's block, I will listen to music and go just walk for hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. And what type of music do you listen to?
All kinds of music.
All kinds.
All kinds of music. You should see my Spotify. It's kind of crazy.
That's good. So you don't stick yourself in one genre.
Oh no, because I mean, there's different moods. If I'm in a certain mood, I need to listen to, I don't know, Erykah Badu.
Okay.
She's my favorite.
Oh, all right. One of mine too. One of mine as well.
One of yours too, you know, or maybe I need to listen to Jay-Z one day, or maybe I want to listen to St. Lucius, you know. There's all sorts of music,
So tell us a little bit about your background.
My background?
Yeah.
I'm from Colorado originally. I've moved a lot though, so I lived in Denver, Texas, upstate New York, Minnesota,
Okay.
and then I ended up moving back here. Just because, I mean, I fell in love with the city in high school, so yeah, you know, I have a really big family, so they're very supportive, and you know, they really teach me to like just go after my dreams, and you kind of need those people around you, positive
Definitely.
people, you know, and if they trust that you're making great decisions, you know, they're always willing to help you along the way.
So if you could live anywhere and I guess just paint till the sun goes down, where would that place be?
I don't know. Paint till the. You know why I don't know? Because there's so many places I love now. I love the city, but then I also love like the beach. The beach is like, I am very comfortable at a beach. Then I did a ski trip in Colorado this past winter, and I fell in love with snowboarding. So you know, now I like to sit in the mountains, not in the cold. I hate the cold, but you know, that's a great view, and you know, very inspiring up there as well. So.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Probably somewhere warm though. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah, tropical.
Yeah, I agree with that because you know, New York winters are brutal.
Yeah,
So
they're too brutal.
Yeah.
I leave. I try to leave when I can.
I hear you. We're 20 years in the future, and you
Okay.
can have a conversation with yourself. What would be one thing you would want to tell your younger self?
I know that's a hard one. Probably don't worry about like what people say. You know, I think showing your work, and you can tend to be scared, and you know, I would probably tell myself like just do it, you know.
Okay.
Just how would I word it? I don't know, just be passionate, and whatever advice you get from people, you know, go with it. Don't take everything so seriously, and you know, just be comfortable in your own skin and show your work.
Okay. And where can we find you and your stuff? And
You can find my stuff, like I'm gonna open up a Society 6 very soon, and so I'll be on there. And on Society 6 you can get prints and
because I was gonna
t-shirts.
say I don't want to sound ignorant.
Yeah.
But what is Society?
Yeah,
6?
you
Explain that to
can
me.
get, so you basically can put your artwork up, and they do all the work for you. So
Okay.
you can get mugs, rugs, tapestries, all sorts of stuff made with your work on it.
Okay.
I have a website that I'm putting together right now,
All right.
and yeah, I mean, I have my portfolio website that you can definitely check out.
Okay. All right. That link will be in the blog, so don't worry. You just click on it, and you know, I definitely like I told you from when I first saw you and you introduced me to your work, I was blown away. Like, you're very talented, and
Thank you.
you know, I definitely know you're gonna go far, and I can't wait to see more from you.
You'll definitely see more.
So before we end, can you just go over there and get those pieces for
Yeah,
me so I
yeah.
can see them?
Got this one.
All right. Wow. So this is the one
And
that you
this-
did for your.
Yeah, these are both for the senior show that I did.
Okay.
And it's gouache on board, just like foam core board.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this just stares at you.
Yeah, she's piercing into your soul, definitely.
Like, man, I need to have that on my wall,
Yeah.
big, and like for real.
Soon.
Like I could just see that in the canvas. So yeah, you definitely gotta give me some prices on that.
Yeah, I'll start putting prices, and
Yes.
actually, you know, it's hard when you first start out.
Yes,
you
it
know,
is.
you gotta
Yes, it is.
build a portfolio. You gotta keep some stuff
Yeah, you definitely have to keep
so
some
people
stuff.
can see.
Yeah. But don't be afraid. You know.
No,
You know,
no.
give them their value. They're definitely worth it. I'm looking at them. They're gorgeous. Like just
Thank
the stroke
you.
marks and the detailing. Like you can actually see the hair. It looks like real hair.
See, good. Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, that's amazing.
Thank you.
So was this freehand? Like, did you sketch something?
Yeah, it was freehand. I was looking at pictures of models and just blew them up and drew
Wow.
them. Yeah, I mean, I draw first and then I paint, so.
Okay. Okay. Wow. And this is not even canvas. This is foam core, people.
Yeah, this is foam core.
So.
Not even a canvas piece.
Yeah.
The canvas pieces are kind of huge.
Like, give me an example. Like.
Well, like I told you, the new one's going to be around 40 something inches by 50 or so. So.
Yeah. Can you speak on that? Like, you got commissioned to do something, actually.
Yeah. I have a good friend who found me on Instagram again and was like, "Can you do me a good piece? You know, I want this huge piece." So it's going to be a Martin Luther King and Malcolm X piece, all in one. So I'm in the sketching phases of that, like how I want to put them both on the canvas together, and yeah, it should be done, you know, fairly soon. So just working on a few things. I have a Michael Jackson piece I'm working on for another person. So yeah, commissions are great.
Nice.
And they're challenging, so get to really work on that.
All right. Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate it. It was definitely well worth the wait.
Thanks.
All right.